Hello, I'm Phil Dibb from Compliance News. This is our short video on the Insurance Distribution Directive, which starts on the 1st of October 2018. Please note, it is only aimed at firms who are directly authorised IFAs. No other firm which is authorised by the FCA should watch this video. What do we mean by an IFA? Somebody who is directly authorised, somebody who is regarded as a personal investment firm. All of their clients are advised, they are UK based, the IFA firm does not hold client money, they are classed as an Article 3 exempt firm, they do not act with discretion. They also follow an advice process which includes fact-finding and issuing a suitability letter, also known by many in the general insurance arena as a statement of demands and needs. The IFA firm should also have fully embedded the RDR, Retail Distribution Review, back in January 13, and also have embedded the MiFID requirements, which started on the 3rd of January this year, 2018. The main issues to be aware of for IFAs to do with the Insurance Distribution Directive are shown here. CPD, product governance, 2 disclosure documents, conflicts of interest and inducement. 3 areas of regulation covered by the regulator, the FCA. We've got conduct of business, which typically IFAs follow, MCOB, mortgage conduct of business, which typically mortgage brokers and providers follow, and then we have ICOB, which is for insurance. However, most IFA firms follow conduct of business and follow an advice process using a fact find and then issuing a suitability letter. However, there are overlaps with these rules. Regulation to general insurance is not new. The last round of regulation started on the 14th of January 2005. Anybody who works in general insurance should not be surprised by the updating of this regulation. Most IFAs are not spending hundreds of hours worrying about the Insurance Distribution Directive. We think there are 11 reasons why IFAs should be quite comfortable with their preparation with the Insurance Distribution Directive starting on the 1st of October 2018. First of all, their charging model and how they are paid is extremely straightforward and transparent. So they are telling clients exactly how they get paid and they're broken down costs, such as advisor costs, wrap costs, fund costs. For protection cases, clients know the fees before chargeable work starts and they understand about any commission payments. The commission is disclosed in pound, shilling and pence prior to the advice being issued to the client. So the client is fully aware before it is submitted to the provider of how much commission has been earned by the advisor. Number 3, claims handling. The advisory firm will help the client with a claim such as a critical illness claim. Number 4, the firm have full procedures in place for any complaints. They've trained their staff and they also have the senior management on board and also PI cover. Number 5, the PI cover is compliant with the FCA requirements and it also covers insurance mediation. Number 6, the owners and directors are deemed to be fit and proper, like advisors. This may include credit searches every year, completing long Form A's, fit and proper declarations, various things like DBS checks as well. Number 7, treating customers fairly has been embedded and firms act with the best interest towards clients. Number 8, the firm have a policy for dealing with potential and vulnerable clients. They've also trained their staff on this area. Number 9, controls, policies and registers are in place for conflicts of interest, gifts and inducements. This is also discussed with the board and it's properly documented in board minutes. Number 10, the IFA firms have aligned their business to the new MiFID requirements, which is a higher level of regulation, in my opinion, to the Insurance Distribution Directive. So the vast majority of IFAs that are compliant with the MiFID new directive will fall into the Insurance Distribution Directive easily. This also includes giving updated documents like the KID documents, and also delivering reviews each year. Number 11, the staff at the IFA firm are competent for their role. If you are a CF30 investment advisor, you need to do 35 hours a year, which includes 21 hours of structured CPD. The firm embrace CPD for their staff. CPD is one of the grey areas when it comes to the Insurance Distribution Directive. We will be updating our subscribing firms in the very near future. We are now in contact with the policy people at the regulator. It is our opinion that if a member of your staff is involved in the distribution of insurance, so they may be getting quotes, they may be paraplanning, they may be advising, they are required to do a minimum of 15 hours of CPD per year. If they are an advisor, this falls within the 35 hours. The grey area is whether the FCA will want an advisor doing investments and pensions and various other areas to do 15 hours on protection. We think that the 15 hours of insurance possibly covers areas like investment bonds, but we are getting some clarification on this. It is important that you do look at this. Product governance and due diligence. It's very important that your firm does oversight and governance when you are recommending an insurance product which is covered by the Insurance Distribution Directive. If the insurance company goes out of business, it's reasonable for the FCA to come to your firm if you recommended this provider and say, show us why you recommended the provider and how you did your governance and due diligence. 2 new documents coming out, the Insurance Product Information Documents and the Investment-Based Insurance Products. If you are recommending things like pensions and investment bonds, please speak to the providers to ensure you've got the up-to-date documents to give to the clients, similar to KID and KFD documents. As we mentioned, conflict of interest and inducements and general managing conflicts of interest, this needs to be raised at your board meetings and with staff. Is it on a register? Gifts, hospitality, shares in wraps? Any particular conflict of interest or potential conflict of interest needs managing and recording with senior management. Should IFAs really be worried about the Insurance Distribution Directive? I would say not. As long as you have embraced RDR and MIFID, I think you have not many things to fear. However, the senior management certification regime, the PI market and DB transfers, they are key areas. It's very important that you look at these. Compliance News are running 12 sessions during November on these 3 areas. Senior management certification regime, the new DB transfer rules because of the rules to the TVAS systems, and also our supervisor refresher courses. Please be in contact if you require any further information or you wish to receive further updates. compliance@ifahelpline.co.uk. Our disclaimer is that this is general guidance and it is not individual advice to a particular regulated firm. Thank you. Goodbye.